Hey everyone, today my name is Kerry Simmons. I want to talk to you why college athletes should be paid. So there's three divisions in college football, but today we're going to talk about Division One football itself. There's 129 universities that make up this Division One football, and according to NCAA.org, there are 29 universities that make up this team that compete from August to the beginning of February through a championship season. Now, these student athletes are provided academic scholarships ranging anywhere from a partial to a full ride. So their college, university, and their degree is being paid for. But regarding the growth of the sport, there's a lot of money being made within the sport within the universities. Granted, these kids are getting paid for their degrees, but they are not able to have the funds to be able to take care of personal needs and personal stabilities throughout their 4 to 5 years on the university. So you see a lot of students that get affected from injuries, they get in trouble, and this is all, when it comes to crime, it's all usually money related. And you also see these TV shows such as like the ESPN College Game Days that come in and host these big events during the best announced game every week. That's bringing in all these fans to fill up these multi-million-dollar stadiums. And you also have players, they'll enter the NFL draft early. So they're eliminating their chance to get a degree just for, financial reasons. So the first thing I'm going to tell you about is the life of Division One football player. So according to the Washington Post, each Division One football player spends 40 plus hours a week on practicing, whether that's football practice, film study, weightlifting, or just their time in class studying and also study hall. So this leaves them little to no time to pick up any job to be able to work part-time or even on the weekends because they have their games on Saturday, and after travel they're coming back Saturday night and doing recovery on Sunday morning. So you have a lot of players too that you've seen these breaking headline stories, such as I'm going to quote from New York Times, Jameson Winston. A couple years back, he played at Florida State, a well-announced quarterback. Came in the middle of the season, he got in trouble for stealing at a grocery store. At the end of the day, it wasn't a good thing for him to do, but if you look deeper into the picture, he shouldn't have had to be in that situation to even do that. Now, with the NCAA creating a payout, that would, honestly eliminate some of the crime and the breaking stories that you see of some of these athletes. Also, next I'm going to talk about the capital surplus. So, according to Forbes magazine, like I mentioned earlier, you have these college game day talk show hosts such as ESPN College Game Day, Sports Live, College Football Final. These are tremendous shows that come on to each university every week and announce the biggest game. So this draws in hundreds of thousands of fans, filling up multi-million-dollar stadiums, as well as now, not to mention that they're even serving alcohol and beer at games now. So, the schools and the teams are capitalizing tremendously off of these two big things. That seems like enough money for me to think that would be going around that you could pay the athletes a little something that be able to help them get through their 4 to 5 years. Also, speaking on the NFL draft, so according to Sports Illustrated, the NFL draft, you have players in the NFL and NCAA, you have to play 2 years before you're draft eligible. You see a lot of these players that go to enter the draft within their sophomore year. And within their sophomore year, they'll go in, enter the draft, they get to the NFL, and have to face there's 32 teams in the NFL with a 52-man roster. I mean, not everyone is going to make it. So not only that, but they get in the season, they break their leg, get injured, there's their season. Now they have no degree to back up on. So this is critical for the players, to be able to stay. If they had a pension or some sort, that they could stay in school to obtain their degree as well. Also, how the NCAA should go about this. According to Washington Post, it also states that the NCAA they have a standard guideline now where they have a stipend check that they give the players, but he'll still see these tremendous and heartbreaking stories of these athletes. So what they should do is give them a pension, whether that's monthly or by the semester, however they want to do it, but hold them higher accountable when it comes to academically. So right now, every student is required for a 2.5 GPA to be eligible. They should increase that to a 3.0, allowing the players to also to conduct possible. They have to be able to provide great conduct on and off the field to represent, the school of good meaning. Also, NCAA should also eliminate the early draft. So by eliminating the early draft guarantees that every student will actually be able to attain their 4-year degree and then move on to the NFL from there. That way, giving them a backup plan just in case they don't make it, or better, or if they were to face an injury or some sort as well. But over and all, I think that if the NCAA created an overall pension for everyone, this would create a better atmosphere for the sport. It will also increase the competitiveness of the sport. So you'll see athletes playing more, knowing that their pay depends on their performance. You'll also see more fans come in. You'll actually see more ticket sales. You'll also see more sales for as just tickets and apparels for as their college teams. And then you also see, like I said, more student athletes graduating. And overall, I think that there's enough money going around within the college football system that they should be able to pay the athletes. Thank you.